Theme Park Tycoon has just updated, and as you can see we have gotten the ride which I am able to control by myself. We have gotten a lot of new skins, UI changes and a lot more, so let's just get straight into this update. So let's have just first a look at the ride we can control, which is called the Air Race, and wow, this one looks amazing. There are 12 trains as you can see, and the ride time is around 105 seconds, and when we open it and we go sit in a train, the restraints will of course close and you're going to slowly move up. Right now you're not able to move your wings yet, but once it's at its point where it's like the highest, it's going to release the things, and you can with A, D or W and S, you can move your wings. So A, yeah, moves you sort of this way, and then D moves to the right, left with A, right to D. I'm not sure how it works on the phone, but if you just do this the whole time, just whenever you are almost at the limit of like when you've pressed one button, you then press the other one, so A and D or W and S, you start to flip as you can see. And if you just keep doing that, and if you're then timing it correctly, you start to invert quite a lot of times. It is a bit difficult at the beginning maybe, but once you've actually figured out how it works, like I am, you can do it a lot better. I'm not sure if certain seats are easier to do or not. I don't think it matters too much, but as you can see we are now starting to flip a lot. And if we go first person, I'm sure if you're going to get sick, but we are rotating a lot as you can see. I don't know what the limit is of how many inversions you can do, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 30 or 40 inversions. So this is just an extremely cool ride, and of course as always you are able to color it however you want, and you unlock it once you have 100,000 money in your account or bank. It will be locked together with the golden paths and the motorbike ride or coaster. And then the ride is over, you stop swinging automatically and you go back landing, and the ride is over. Very epic. This is definitely by far my favorite ride in the game, especially since you're able to control it yourself. Alright, let's continue. So let's go to the roller coaster step, since we have gotten a few new skins and there are some incredibly in there. So first of all we got the mouse, which is this one, which it actually looks like a mouse right now, and this skin is 2,250 credits, so let's buy that. And as said, it is literally just the mouse. It's nothing too special, at least it does look very cool as you can see. We finally have gotten the mouse coaster with actually a mouse, right? Or actually the card looks like a mouse, which is very cool. It is as always extremely detailed. His face is kinda scary actually, I'm not gonna lie, but I like it. Then we're going to continue to something which is just incredible, and I've already bought it since I really wanted to see it. It is 3,000 credits, and it's a skin for the motorcycle. You've probably already seen it. It is Tron, or inspired by Tron. So let me just place a train. Here we go, and just wow, this is by far my favorite skin in the game. Just look at this. We finally have gotten something with the neon. I really hope we're also going to get a text like this. I'm not sure, but wow, look at this. And you're thinking, timer, it's blue. You can change that. That is even cooler. So if we go to apparent and we scroll down, you have this blue here. It's vertical color free, and we can, let's change this to like green. There you go. And you see like these things on the inside. You see like this purple. Oh, let's also change that. We can change that to blue as you can see. You're able to change basically all the colors of this, and you can create some really cool things as you can see. And there's like a backlight which you can also change of course with the color. So by far this is the coolest skin that has been released so far. And if I'm going to change the color lighter again, the detail on this is just incredible with like the inside. Just look at like this is like some weird glass thing in here, and then also like this these sort of power generator things in there. And the wheels are of course hollow, so we can go through that, and it just looks amazing. And if we're going to sit in it, also of course we have a very nice closing animation. So you sit of course like this, your hands is a bit misplaced, but and then the back closes, and then we explode for now. Amazing skin, not gonna lie, this is by far my favorite in the game so far. But we got one more skin which very closely to this one actually, with how cool it looks. It's for the wooden coaster, and it's a mine train. I think if I'm correct, this is like the Intamin wooden coaster sort of train. This one is 2,500 credits. We are getting a lot of skins which are quite expensive, not gonna lie. But let's just also spawn this one in and add a little bit of a station. And here we have the train, and just the front card. Wow, just incredible. I love how this looks, and I think if you like sort of change these colors to something like more Christmassy, you can actually change some really cool or make some really cool things. I'm not sure if you're able to change the front of this, since I'm not seeing that color now that I'm looking at it. You might not be able to change like this yellow orange color, which is kinda sad, not gonna lie. Nonetheless, it's still a really cool model, and look at all the detail that's just there, like in the Dennis's models are still getting better and better and better, like just all the bolts and just the detail is just really incredible. Let's continue. So we got a few more things in this update. One of them, we need a little bit of water, and if we're then going to rides and then water rides, yes, we have got a new water ride. We have gotten, I don't know why it's called the boat ride, I would still just call it the swan ride, but we've gotten a remodeled swan ride. This one has a cable in the middle. I guess that's where it's like being pulled forward to, so that is really cool. But you see like all those sort of like balls, you can disable those. Yeah, so if you're going to the advanced editor and go to track future and you go without boys, you can, well, remove them basically. And now it almost looks like the boats are free roaming, especially when you start to add some water. So if we're going to terrain and add that, as you can see, it basically now looks like they are going, since that cable for some reason is barely visible in the water. Like you can sort of see it when you look like from a certain angle, but from top I do not see a cable. So if we're going to open this ride, and it, of course it won't free roam, it will still follow that cable, which I'm not sure why there is really a cable there, since it does look a bit weird from the bottom, as you can see. But now you can sort of create the illusion people are just going on their own on the water, which is just really cool. And as always, you're able to change all of these like textures and stuff, and I'm not sure why we got this one, but I guess it's a welcome addition. And then we got one more thing in this update, which actually should have been updated a long time ago. Let's just have a look at this ride. We all know the statistics, and there have always been some statistics that were just very old looking. Those were like how much money you've earned, graphs of like how many people have ridden your ride. As we can see now, that has been revamped, and now we can actually see everything really good. I'm not sure how it looks with when actually people are riding it, so let me load in a park that has like actual rides that people are riding. Let's just have a look at this ride. So let's go statistics, and as you can see, you can actually see between 11:18 and 1:13 minutes ago, 9 guests have ridden that game, which has earned me 81 bucks. So I guess with this graph, which was always here, but it was very confusing how it worked, you can sort of see when you're lowering or highering the price, you can see if you're starting to earn more or less. So if you of course increase the price, less people are going to ride it, but then do you start earning more, or do you then actually start earning less, since the price is of course more, which is very cool. It's at the top of the guest statistics. I would have rather liked it underneath the ride rating, since I feel like this is more important than that, but I guess it's a very welcome addition. We can now see the income and the all-time guest count really easily also there. It says the same for stalls. It is, as you can see, so also stalls have it, and then if I have to guess, roller coasters also have it, which, well, this one isn't working. I guess it hasn't had any riders. I do not know why, but as you can see, these also work. But that's basically everything in this update. If I have missed something, please let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have enjoyed this update video. This is just a really cool update. We have gotten some really cool things, and I think this is the start of more interactive rides, maybe like bumper cars or like a dark ride where you can like shoot with guns. I think that will be very cool. I'm really happy with this update. Maybe not the biggest one, but I think we still got some very cool rides and of course skins. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel, and make sure to put on notifications for when there is the next update. So guys, I will say, as always, goodbye.